Alright, what's up, ladies and gents? So, we're in Crimson Desert. Yeah, fucking generational game, in my opinion. Now, we're just gonna fast travel real quick here. And honestly, this game is fucking fantastic. So, I brought us up here, edge of the map. You know what initially drew me to this game was the draw distance. Now there's seems to be some issue because look at that tower, right? It's not supposed to be that low poly, but yeah, it seems to have happened in some of the previous updates. But never mind that. I choose this place here because I accidentally stumbled upon it. I'm sure most people did. You fight the Reed Devil boss over there, and then yeah, you kind of walk here. There's a strange little village with weird people in it. But regardless, this here is the first corner of the map that I got to experience. Early on when playing, it felt like the world was, unending, like I could go anywhere I want. But this place kinda showed me that even this game has its limits. And I just thought it was funny, you kinda climb up. I did the normal glint blade thingy. I was looking for different kind of teleports. I apparently missed that one right over there, and I know there's one up there, but yeah, I never bothered to climb up there. But regardless, this here is actually a border of the map. Now, why do we start discussing this? I don't really know, except that I just think that this is a very pretty area, but I cannot enter this region. And I'm gonna open up the map when we're out of the zone there. And as you can see, this is actually, and I don't know how much further over here we can go. I'm sure quite a bit. And maybe some over here as well. I don't know. But regardless, the world is not, yeah, unlimited. And I just thought it was fun. It was one of those Crimson Desert moments. You climb up here. And I kind of saw this and I was like, holy shit. Because I knew I was far down in the map. And I was like, holy mother of God, can I actually go out there as well? Is the world that much bigger than I initially thought? But no, their world has its limits. But yeah, I just think that this game is just fucking fantastic. Now, normally I'm not someone who likes this type of exploration games. I'm much more of an RPG gamer. I like my choices and consequences, talking to people, having dialogue options, being able to choose what my character is gonna say. And Cliff is not, he's a man of few words, we can say that much. And yeah, it shows in the game. But regardless, that's one of the drawbacks. Like, when I found this town in a normal RPG, and when I say normal, I mean an RPG, they have been clear that this is not intended to be an RPG. So it's kind of an unfair comparison. But in this type of games before, like Skyrim or whatever else you have, when you stumble upon a village like this, you're kind of expecting to have some people to talk to have conversations, make choices, maybe have a quest. But in this town, and like most other towns, there is not a singular quest. At least not that I have found. There was a bounty target here, which was a pain in the ass to grab, and I had to grab him and then run all the way to Hernan. Like, that took like 15 minutes all the way over here. Up here. That took like 15 minutes of real time. That's quite amazing, but yeah, just walking in a village like this can kind of feel weird in this game. Because nobody does anything, nobody talks, nobody does anything. They talk, they greet you, and you can greet them back and whatever. But that's one of the drawbacks. But I think this game is a generational game. Now, as an RPG gamer, my favorite game of all time is Cyberpunk 2077, followed by Baldur's Gate 3. Now it's funny they both released close together, but those are peak games for me. Peak. Those are on if I'm going to an island for the rest of my life all alone and I can pick three games. I'm gonna pick Cyberpunk. I'm gonna pick Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm gonna pick this game. And for me, saying that's it's not easy getting in my top 5, let alone top 3, but this game did it. Because this game did something that no other game has ever done for me. I enjoy exploration. Like finding that place up there, It was just the normal thing you do in this game. You walk around and you, on occasion, shine your shit with the glint blade. What I always do is I found the tallest cliff or whatever that I can be bothered climbing at the moment. I shine my sword, and then, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to that shiny place. And that's what I do. I'm up at 94 hours, I think, at the time of recording now. I'm in chapter 10. I just ticked over chapter 10. I just finished the last mission of chapter 9 2 days ago. Whole day yesterday I was just running around completing side quests, doing spires and shit like that. I still haven't really been down to Delicia over here. I did one spire here, but that's about it. I haven't really touched the Crimson Desert yet. Or I guess I might have. Nakrook. Okay, I guess you can be up here. Whoa, can you be all the way up here? I don't know if Varnia is in the game. I don't really know. I don't think so. I don't have a singular icon. This is the highest icon I have. But I don't know. Maybe all of this is actually in the game as well. I strongly doubt it. Because this is Payloon here, and I think the world kinda stops somewhere here. Yeah, I'm unsure how much of this exists. But okay, this has to exist, right? Yeah, I'm just shocked to discover that this part up here exists as well. Lol. But yeah, I've just been doing these spires, sanctums, and sanctums are the ones I've been doing. I haven't done the spires. I've done a few spires, but yesterday I did sanctums. I unlocked the third witch so I can actually liberate some of the Payloon ones, I think. That's, what is that? I don't know. But anyway, I haven't much to do. You can kind of check your progress by going into the knowledge section. No challenges. I look at both of them. But the exploration, 29%. The stupid weapon challenges, 25%. Combat, what's all of those? Okay, I haven't even unlocked many of them. But yeah, life skills, the mini games. But yeah, I have 30 or something bosses, I think, if it can allow me to scroll. 31 bosses killed out of 75. So I'm not that progressed in this game, but if you check the faction quest, I'm kinda far. 31, 34, 29, 38. So yeah, this is a bit misleading as well. These are all kinda tutorial quests, I would call them. You learn how to do a die, like in this part. These are all fetch quests. All of these ones, all 38. These are all tutorials, fetch quests. No, these are the fetch quest ones. Yeah, and these one are a mix of fetch quests and other stuff, mostly fetch quests. And the different houses in the different regions, they're a mixed bag. There's some fetch quests, there's actually some storylines. Some of the quests lead to boss fights, others don't. And yeah, but yeah, I've done quite a bit of things in 95 hours, but I'm so far left. But I kind of thought that around 100-hour mark here, it's a kind of good place to give my thoughts. This is just a stream of thoughts type of video in my first upload here as well. And I'm just loving this game. And 95 hours since release. I'm not a reviewer, so I haven't gotten a code early. I'm just unemployed and enjoy this game. I hope it will last me until the Starfield expansion. But it probably will. I'm kinda holding off on getting the dragon because I kinda know that getting the dragon is my big pushing point. But yeah, that's my thoughts for now. Generational game. Maybe not a 10 out of 10. I don't know. I'm not a reviewer, so I'm not really used to scoring stuff, and I won't be doing it for this game or any other game. I'm just a person who loves playing games. And yeah, I'll be back when I finish the main story, I think, is the next good point of having a video up. And I guess I can kind of spoiler cast a bit, talk more about the story and stuff like that. Because let me just say this, if you played early and you think it sucks, then just keep playing. Now, I'm unsure at which chapter I believe I liked the story. Okay, if I click here, I'm gonna spoil the text that's there, so maybe I won't do it. But I kinda believe it's chapter 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chapter 5, I believe. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm sure. Chapter 5, the story gets good. And after that, it only just gets better. Each chapter here has been an improvement on the last. I obviously can't speak for the chapters I haven't done, but yeah, it just becomes better, trust me. So keep playing if you don't. And yeah, leave your comments below what you think of the game. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.